another Monday. We are on Fleek, the hottest, favorite entertainment show. Where we flow?
Flawless, my guys.
Yes, guys. I'm your host, Stacey Atieno.
And I am your girl, Bobo. And yes, today is another Monday, but it's not that cold. Last week was cold.
Actually, baridi imeisha. Like, totally cold. The last few days tumekuwa na jua the whole place.
Ilinichoma juzi ni juzi tu nilikuwa na isi baridi saizi inanichoma hadi I'm like, wow.
To remind you guys, we need to have our sunscreen on.
Exactly. Kwani hiyo ni ya watu light skin, Stacy.
Nani alisema? Who lied to you? If you guys watched my previous episodes on Fleek, you know we need to have our sunscreen so that we can protect ourselves from sun, even lighting. Lazima kuwe na sunscreen, though at least you can keep your skin healthier. We have a whole show planned for you guys. Yeah, don't forget to keep the conversation going on our social media platforms. That is at Facebook KUTV Kenya, Instagram KUTV Kenya, and also we are live on our Facebook page and on our YouTube page. Without further ado, let's go.
We're getting to tea time.
Okay, guys, on our first story today, we're going to be talking about Pretty Vichy. Guys,
Stevo's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, this
girlfriend,
ex-girlfriend. They have been trending for quite a while with Freshie Barida, of course. I'm glad I can say Freshie Barida because I am Freshie Barida.
Of course, we are Freshie Barida.
But guys, imagine Pretty comes out telling us that she cheated on Stevo Simple Boy. How now?
How do you cheat on Stevo Simple Boy?
I think it's not because she cheated, but she wants to get back to Stevo.
Stevo has moved on. They're almost getting married with
maintaining relevance. Yeah, because without Stevo, she was made by Stevo. Sorry to say, but she was made by Stevo.
Yeah, we didn't know her before she became Stevo's ex-girlfriend, by the way. We actually knew her after their breakup.
Yeah.
I also saw her post. She was saying Stevo's Simple Boy was waiting for marriage, for the intimacy.
Yeah, and coming to think of it, I wouldn't advocate for waiting for marriage.
Stacy.
Yeah.
Shock me.
The main reason is you have to do the litmus paper test. Like, you have to ensure, like, you know.
Stacy, we are African.
African girls, you're supposed to wait until marriage. How now?
Just be a pure girl waiting for marriage.
I think it's not about African girls. We are moving. We are more. I know it's all about what works best for you. Let me it's what works best for you, because honestly, you wouldn't want to be with someone who you don't know how they
perform.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand you, by the way, because sometimes it's like buying a package and then you go to the house and you find out it's not what you really wanted. No.
Yeah.
And this is something you're going to stay with for the rest of your life. So why risk? So that is why Pretty Vichy cheated on Stevo, because he said that they are going to wait until marriage, but she feels like the body has its own needs.
Why Mbabas? You know, Pretty Vichy could have done someone else.
Mbabas has money, but Stevo also had money.
You never know. You know, the way people chase clout out here, you can never know if it's just for the gram. Like we said, we have moments where you just post so that people can get to see your status on gram, but for ground.
But why cheat with 3 Wababas? I mean, just be quiet. Anyway, moving to our next story. The famous Amber Ray says that she was the one who approached her boyfriend, Kaba. So ladies, girls are shooting their shot out here. What are you doing? Saying you're single and you like someone and you're sitting on it.
Actually, what gets me the most is the fact that she was Kaba was dissing. Is it Kaba or Kappa?
Kaba.
Was dissing Ambare, and she was the one mwenye alimuingiza box.
Kama alikatiwa akubali. Ukikatiwa uingie box. Kubali hata kama wewe ni mwanaume. I mean, saizi we are way past that. It's only the men who goes for the ladies. We also ladies sometimes we like you genuinely and we want you. So what do I do? But she also said she didn't want strings attached, just wanted fun, and he was in for it. Then later, after their breakup, he says she wasn't able, she didn't manage to charm him and everything. But I'm like, wait, you guys actually dated. How did she not charm you enough?
I think it's the fact that I was saying, maintaining relevance after you have broken up is when we want to know the story. When you guys are together, we don't know what's happening between those streets, So, yeah, it's just maintaining relevance. And also, kuuma. You're not over the
Yeah,
so you have to make sure that somewhere, Yeah, on our next story, we're going to be talking about Kumi.
So, Obina says that women with tattoos, piercings are not wife materials.
What is your take on that?
Excuse me, the fact that I'm a woman is enough. Being a woman is enough.
Let's just say, how is this material made? Because honestly, if we're speaking about Obina, does he really have the material with 7 baby mamas?
Imagine the man who is saying this has baby mamas.
Yeah.
And by the way, one of the baby mamas says that Obina comes home with condoms in his pockets and his boxers inside out. That means you have several baby mamas and you're still cheating on them. And then you come here telling us if you have piercings, tattoos, we are not wife material. So are you husband material yourself?
But if I'm speaking, I say it's what works best for you. As girls, we'll always be ready for what makes us happy. We'll always be ready to go for what brings confidence out here. And if you watch the video, he said that these are the people when you at his Duke and heaven, like Ngozi, all that is meat.
Like we need to move on from this old mentality whereby a girl must dress in a certain way. Ndo tuseme huyu msichana ni wa kanisa ama sijui huyu msichana ni nini kama ni wife material. I mean, to be a wife, you just need to love your husband. You can do your stuff. Naweza kuwa na tattoo pia na can cook. I mean, piercing in affect
exactly. The major point here is you do the duties that you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
And not all the duties are meant for a wife out here. What a man can do, a woman can do. Exactly.
And actually, Murugi Muni, she's they normally do the TMI podcast. She says that I've been married for 5 good years and I have piercing and tattoos. And these are things I got way before I got married to my husband. That means those things don't determine whether you can be a good... of course, we do have ladies who have tattoos and piercings, but, they are those ladies. But it doesn't mean every other lady is like that. So, I mean, if you want to have a tattoo, if you're 90 years old and you're saying, I wish I had a tattoo. If you want that tattoo and piercing, weka. Bwana tutapata. Bado.
So, on our next T10 for the day is how close is close enough? Bestie. You guys, there were people on our party. I think it was a party, and this man went down on the knee and wanted to propose to the lady. But before this lady accepted, he went to the guy that was next to him. I don't know if he was the bestie because you can't really tell what was happening there. But it seems like this guy was holding like the girl like so much, like the clothes.
Like so, like the guy is standing behind.
Yeah.
And his hands are so down here below the boobs. And then he keeps moving the hands to below the belly. I mean, who holds you like that?
What I thought first was this person was trying to calm the lady because the lady is so overwhelmed. She didn't want to, like, you proposing, Yeah.
Wait, do you know, it took him like 40 seconds, 1 minute, calming her down, and the boy now, the one who is proposing, is still on his knees. Like, I feel if I was the guy,
but she kissed her later.
I'm still down on my knee.
Yeah.
waiting for you to come take the ring, and you're there hugging your bestie, and he's holding you all over. No, if I was the guy, no, kwanza your proposal tonight stop it up, and I'm like, wait, who is this nigga? Why is he holding you like this?
You guys, like this guy is trying to restrain her somehow. Yeah, and it's not appropriate.
I mean, I think we're supposed to have boundaries, you know. There's a way.
You should have just held my hand and told me, like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Say yes.
Or you can just hug me. You can hug me like this, but you don't have to be that close. Unajua. I mean, there's a way you're supposed to act when you have a boyfriend, and kuna tu zile boundaries, limits zenye haufai kufanya. Because me, I feel like, hawezi nishika hivyo na niko na no, that was too much. That was too much.
Yeah. Speaking of too much. Akole says that the motherly love, she doesn't stand, she cannot withstand her man looking at her girls. Would you condone that as a mother?
Of course not. Especially when Akole right now, her husbands, because she has several, they're not related to the girls because these are stepfathers, So these men, if they're not straight enough, they have eyes. And her girls are very...
This, like, her ex was the one she was referring to?
Nick.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But, I don't know. But I support her. If you're my husband, don't look at my girls.
I don't know. But it's such a tricky situation because we all know we have fathers out here that go for their daughters. Yeah, we have fathers out here that... Kwanza you're a stepdaughter. Napita na wewe.
No, we're not related by blood.
Exactly.
And you're hot. Why not?
Yeah.
That is very disgusting.
That takes us to the topic of the day, guys. Stay tuned. Keep the conversation going on our social media platforms. That is at KUTV Kenya Facebook, at Instagram, at KUTV Kenya, and we also live on our Facebook page.
On
Fleek.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, nimemaliza on time.